Hi everyone, it's Catherine here from Chaos Creates. Thanks for joining me on my channel today. I'm here to share with you a layout for Confessions of a Paper Addict, and I am going to be using the Music Corner cut file, as you can see here. So I have gone ahead and cut it out on some black cardstock, and there's my photo. Now, that is a music corner that was set up in our room when my partner bought his new electric guitar. So Sebastian set that up, and yeah, Ray just happened to take a photo of it, and I thought it was a good one to document. So I'm pairing it with the PinkFresh Studio collection, Let's Stay Home. And I thought it was, this collection worked because it was, this guitar was an ISO purchase, um, and it's been a good source of entertainment for Seb and Ray over these lockdowns. So I have got these flare badges. These are from Just Add Flair here in Australia. So I've left a link below to their website. And I've also included this Charms Creation Heart, which I love. It's got the music notes. And so I'm going to pair them together and work out, where to put that. Spoiler alert, it doesn't stay in the corner there. But I have gone ahead with this collection and just limited the amount of embellishment. So I've already sort of sorted through what I think might be able to work. And now I'm just kind of shopping the ephemera, as Missy Witten would say. So I'm just going through and seeing what I can make work. I decided not to back this cut file. I think just because of the intricacy of it, and I really liked how the black sort of popped on this brighter paper. And then I decided to use this piece, This Makes Me Happy, as my title. I'd already picked out these black um, thickers, which is Music Corner. So exactly as, the same as the title of the cut file, because I really felt like it worked with this photo. These two things paired together so well. So I'm just going to go ahead and lay these down very roughly. I'm not sticking them down too hard yet. Just to get an idea of whether I can make it work. And, I do go back and adjust it a little bit later on. But I just sort of wanted to get the element there to see if I liked it. And to be honest, when I put it there, I was still sort of like, oh, I'm not sure. The green's a little bit different. But, in the end, I think it works. So I'm going to use houses and these musical notes in sort of the two clusters either side of the photo there. Because of that cut file, I just thought that two main clusters was probably enough. So I am just looking through the papers here because I felt like maybe I needed something else instead of that, the way that title was sitting. I think the green wasn't quite working for me because I don't use that sort of deeper green a lot. But, it is part of the collection. And I think, there's a couple of musical notes there that are in the same color. And I add a few other ephemera pieces later that make it work a little bit better. So as you can see, I'm just, can I make something else work? Should I put the title on something else? But I go ahead and pull out these two sort of circular hearts. And I think that second heart with the deeper green in the same color as what the title's mounted on, I think that kind of makes it work. So while I'm just fussing around with some ephemera, and I made this early in the morning, and so, and to be honest, I really haven't had my creative sort of mojo happening. We've been in lockdown a long time. My son is on school holidays. It's been super tough working and trying to keep him entertained. And I think, but I really love the fact that I could sit down in the morning and just create, and I got this layout done, and I'm in the end I'm really happy with it. So while I'm kind of going through the sticker book, because I do sort of play a few items and see what I can make work, but while I'm doing that, I'll let you know that I've left a link below to the music corner cut file, so a direct link to the Etsy store with this cut file. And also, if you haven't joined already, go over and check out the Confessions of a Paper Addict Facebook group. There is a ton of pandemic cut files for free this month in the store. I've used a couple of them before, and again, this, although this isn't one of those cut files, this is sort of that pandemic, isolation, lockdown kind of layouts. So, they're still working for me a lot. So I'm sure that I'll be able to use some more of them this month. There is also a big Halloween release, and spoiler alert, I'm going to use two Halloween cut files coming up for my next two layouts. So keep an eye out for those over the coming month. And as you can see, I'm just going ahead and adding all the music notes from the puffy stickers to those sort of three different areas. So essentially, I have two main clusters, but I do kind of create a little bit of interest up in that top left-hand corner. And I do go ahead and add this sticker down here, which is Dance Party with My People. And I thought that worked. So as you can see, I'm just going to go ahead and straighten up these stickers. I don't make you watch all of that because it did take a little bit of time to kind of get the spacing a little bit better. And I am just sort of going through and seeing what else I can make work. I felt like I needed another sort of circular element in that cluster, so I was really happy to put that house there. And so this is how I've laid it out. I don't make you watch me sticking any of this down. I use a few different things. So I use some wet adhesive, I use some tape runner, and I also use some foam puffy squares. To stick all this down, but I don't make you watch it. It didn't take me too long. And, this layout sort of is essentially, it doesn't change too much from here. So I'm just going through though, looking at the sticker sheet, seeing what else I can make work. And yeah, then I decide there was one of the papers had these small little notes. So I go ahead and sort of fussy cut and put three of those smaller notes in those other sort of three clusters, two clusters plus a bit of interest in that top left-hand corner. So like you can see, things change slightly, but not too much. I have gone ahead and stuck everything down. And now I'm just taking some black sort of stars from the puffy stickers because I felt like there needed to be a little bit more black. And I am just going to stick them down with a little bit of wet adhesive. I use this art glitter glue, and this is probably my favorite at the moment. So I have stuck that down, and now I'm just going to add some of this sprinkle in the Kaisermist in charcoal, and I also go ahead and add the Jen Hatfield gold glitter spray as well, and just sprinkle that around the page. I really love how this turned out. I hope you like how this process videos come together. If you did, please give me a thumbs up or a like, or leave a comment below. And if you haven't joined, I'd love you to join my channel. I have got a lot of Confessions of a Paper Addict layouts coming up. I've also got a layout for Scrap the Boys coming out shortly. I am just a little bit up behind on my videos, but I will try and get a few things out. But that is pretty much all for my layout. So I'll leave you with some close-ups at the end. But bye everyone.